Hello, everybody. Welcome to the episode of the Jackie Walker Show. We're here with Caitlin Houlahan from Waitress, who plays Dawn. Now, thank you for doing this.
Absolutely.
Now, you once said in an interview that you were going to be a music therapist, and then you changed your major. How did you, how did your parents feel about that?
What a question. You've definitely done your research. In high school, I liked performing, and I did theater, like the school shows, and then I thought I might as well do something in college that I'll actually be able to get a job. And so I loved music, and I decided music therapy. I loved helping people, and I still think that it's an incredible field, and it helps many, many people. But I felt like my calling was in the performing world.
Yeah.
And so I sat my parents down at dinner, and I said, I have an announcement. And at this point, I didn't know if I was I had to still audition for the program. So I didn't know if I was going to make it. And so I said, all right, I think I'm going to change my major. And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, I really want to do music theater, and I'd like to perform. And they were very skeptical, to say the least, but very supportive. And I think that now, even more so, they're very happy that I switched majors.
Yeah, if you don't want to do it, I have a friend who is a music therapist.
Really?
That 2 weeks, every year, 2 weeks, they go to Africa and do music therapy in Africa in this little village.
Really?
So I forget the name of her foundation, but if you want to get involved with it, I'll pass it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I think it's something I'd always be, if the acting career doesn't pan out, that it's something that I would fall back on for sure.
Now, that many people know you from television and Google.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little about that?
Sure. So I auditioned. I audition a lot for TV stuff, and you never really know when you're gonna get cast for something. And it was very unexpected. I was able to do that right before. It was the week before I had my audition for Waitress. Yeah. So I didn't even know that I was going to audition for Waitress at that time. And I had previously worked with Allison Williams in Peter Pan Live. And so I was really excited for the audition, like thinking like, oh my gosh, this would be so cool if I got it and I got to work with them. And it worked out, and I got to work with Lena Dunham, who is truly like the most wonderful person. She was the director of the episode, the writer of the episode, and she starred in it. So she was doing everything.
I do everything.
Exactly. With your show, you do everything. Exactly.
No, I do musical theater, and I do everything for that too.
Like direct and write?
No, I direct, choreograph, costume, and I take the leading role.
As you should.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Now you have mentioned you did Peter Pan Live with my bestie, Caitlin Houlahan.
Oh, yeah.
She's one of my best.
I heard she was one of your best friends.
Yeah, from my other band. You want to talk a little about that?
Well, Kelly was someone that I've looked up to my entire life, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate.
Who did you play?
In Peter Pan,
Yeah.
I played Jane, who was Wendy's daughter, and she's like right at the very, very end. So if you watched Peter Pan live and you fell asleep because it was kind of long, you totally missed me. But I understudied Wendy. So I was at all the rehearsals for Wendy, and I got to work with Kelly kind of a lot, and she's amazing.
We're very close.
You are?
Yeah. I'm wearing an OnlyFans.
You are?
Yeah.
Where is it? On your shirt?
Yeah.
Can I look at it? Huh? Oh
Yeah,
my
it's the one from Bridges.
From Bridges?
Yeah.
And you know, I did Bridges on tour. I was in Bridges in Madison County, but I did it on the national tour.
Yeah.
So we're you know, we've crossed paths.
Yeah. And you know my other friend, Fran.
Fran, yes.
Yeah.
You know, Fran was my very first dresser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
She's the best.
Yep. Now, you made your Broadway debut as Dawn in Waitress. How do you prepare for to play a character with an IQ of like so IQ is not all the way there.
How do I prepare for her? Like every day, or like
No.
before I first started?
Yeah.
Before I first started?
Yeah.
So, do you know Sarah Bareilles, right?
Yeah.
Fan of hers?
And
Who isn't, right? She's so great. When she came out with her album for Waitress, before the show came out, her What's Inside album,
yeah.
I listened to it every day. I was on the tour. I was on the Bridges national tour when it came out, and I sang it every day. And when the cast album came out, I sang it every day. And Dawn was like my dream role. So I like knew all of her stuff. And so when I had the audition, I felt really prepared because I already knew all of her songs.
Yeah, but it's kinda not all the way there.
Right. She can be a little, you know.
Yeah.
She likes things in the right places. So do I. So it was pretty easy to get into character.
What did Jenna Uskowitz tell you about playing Dawn when you took over?
Can you say that one more time?
What did Jenna Uskowitz tell you about playing Dawn?
What did she say? It's been a while.
Because I also know her.
You know her too?
Yeah.
Isn't she so sweet?
Yeah.
She was really great. And it was really sad, and I think that the whole cast was really sad to lose her. And so that made me a little nervous coming in. Because I really wanted to, you know, do a good job with it. And she would show me around, and I got to, like, trail her backstage, and she would say, like, I do this before this, and she's like, I just checked that, you know, she would show me, like, how she would check her props, and she was just so kind to me, and just telling me to have fun with it, and just, like, really enjoy it while I could. Yeah.
What is your favorite thing to do with Chris?
Oh, man.
I love Chris. Like, love it.
What isn't my favorite thing to do with him? He is a riot. He is so funny and so much fun to work with. It's hard to stay serious around him because he's always joking. I think my favorite part, and you're seeing the show tonight, right?
Yeah.
So look for this tonight. When we dance in the wedding, while they do the song Take It From an Old Man, we're always goofing off. And I think that's probably my favorite part, because we always try to make each other laugh.
I'm stage mishaps with Chris. What is the best on stage mishap with Chris ever?
Oh, let's see. There have been so many. There was a day where A couple things. So, you know, in our first scene when he comes out for the first time and we realized that he's also in the reenactments, and he were in the World War, or the reenactments of the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
And we bump into the table,
Yeah.
and sometimes things are very smooth and nothing like falls off the table, and then other times everything falls off the table. And so one night he was able to you know, keep the table from going down, and a fork fell, and he just picked up the fork, and it was like he like didn't even think about it. He threw it up in the air like so high and just turned around with his hand out and caught it in his hand, like behind his back.
Yeah.
And everyone went crazy because it was just like so bizarre.
Yeah.
And then later he told me that it hit him in the middle of the hand, and he had a mark on his hand from it.
Yeah. What is your favorite song to do in the whole entire play?
I really like singing Soft Place to Land, especially with Sarah, because it's a time that I get to sing with Sarah Bareilles, and I think we all really feel in the moment, and it's like very magical. Yeah.
Now, what was going through your mind when you heard what's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks? That they are gonna be together for the first 2 weeks.
Oh, Jason and Sarah? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was thinking about how the crowds are gonna be wild. Because when Sarah was here last time, it was crazy. And I don't think that we get to experience that often enough on Broadway, to have like wild crowds.
And now you have the two of them together. It's like mind-blowing.
Yeah, it really is. It feels like living in a dream. Yeah. To get to see them every day. It's crazy.
I can't wait to see the show. I hear you're doing karaoke tonight.
I guess so. I forgot that we were doing it tonight. Are you going to sing?
Maybe.
Oh, I hope you do.
I can't decide.
Which song? If you could sing any song, which one would you sing?
If I ever got to do with which when it goes to stock and amateur, I might do it with my theater group.
Yeah?
And I really want to do Ogie.
You do? It's such a good part. It's so fun.
I only play Ogie type, you know.
Yeah. You're the comedian.
Yeah. So I would probably do Never Ever Getting Rid of
Really?
Me.
Oh, I hope you do that tonight. That would be so fun.
Love You Like a Table.
No one ever does that at karaoke, so that would be a good thing to do, because we never hear that one.
Yeah.
Sometimes we hear when at the very end when Jenna goes into labor and all the girls come out and they do it's called the what is it called? It's like the labor song or something, and it's a bunch of like heavy breathing, and one girl did the whole song. She did all of the labor breathing. It's crazy.
I just want to thank you for doing this. Are you gonna come out tonight of this stage door?
I probably will.
I'll see you there.
Yeah, you'll be there?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Thank you for doing this. Bye.
Bye. It was so nice talking with you.
Yeah.